So the big picture for this lesson is probability of compound events. A compound event basically is a combination of multiple events looked at the same time. So for example, flipping a coin multiple times. I'm going to draw a tree diagram to represent the probability of flipping a coin twice. So when you flip a coin, there are two possible outcomes. There's a result of heads and a result of tails. So that's one coin flip. If you were to flip the coin again, there would be another possible outcome of heads again and tails again. But you need to consider each result of the first coin flip as well. So you could have a result of heads and then heads, or heads and then tails, or tails and then heads, or tails and then tails. So this is a mathematical model for a compound event. That's two coin flips. So then you can answer questions. For example, what's the probability of getting a result of heads both times? Well, how many paths are there that have a result of heads more than once? Only the top path, heads, heads, and there are 4 paths total. So the probability of heads, heads is 1/4. And what's the probability of 2 tails? Well, the same reasoning, there's 1 path for 2 tails out of the 4, so probability of tails, tails is also equal to 1/4. So what's the probability of getting either a heads and tails or a tails and heads? In other words, 1 each. Well, there are 2 results that way. And each of those is 1/4. Another way to look at that question is how many paths do you have with that result? Well, there's 1 path heads, tails, another path tails, heads. Those are the 2 of the mixed results. So you could just say it's 2/4 equals 1/2. You could think about it that way too. So that's the big picture for this lesson, compound probability.